Time. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time named, I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two? Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2-on-2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh!
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Right to the air goes Nix. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single-covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Rolling to his left. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
To throw is Nix. Steps away to his left. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Young from the shotgun. Being chased out left. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Young to throw it. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Philly. 58 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Christian McCaffrey, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And a very good return. They'll be set up well when we resume action in the second quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now it's Nix. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions are once again back in front. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Now here's Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Young now. Right back to Njoku. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, Young.
Got to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Nix from the shotgun.
Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion right, one of the tight ends. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing, Young. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Third down, Young from the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Young. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
From the 33, here's second down and 7.
Here's Young. Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Looking to throw, Young.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or two shy. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now Young. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10.
Young will set to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Young.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. To the air once more, Young. Buying time to his left.
That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Young. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has... Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. In motion here is Witten. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 54 yards. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun is Nix.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. St. Brown motioning left. Nix to the air.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Nix to throw again.
He finds his man Johnson. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here's Nix.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
That's caught by Johnson. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
And this is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He gets this complete to Diggs.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Young to throw. Jackson with a catch.
Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the conversion on 4th down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Young. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up on the 5-time.
Shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit. And I just put my drink down. Milan, darling, Milan. That, to the, say, poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designers say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Dundada, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And we are underway from Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here's Nix to throw right away.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now it's Nix. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points, and because...
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, John Lynch. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
That's good for a Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
To throw, Young. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Steve Young. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now second and 5. Young working out of the gun. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. From the gun, Steve Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally on that throw.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010.
At the 47-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Young off the play fake. Flush to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Out of the gun, it's Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now Young. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. 47 yards. And the Texans post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
To throw is Nix.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, Not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To throw, here's Nix.
Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Nix from the shotgun.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 35 yards.
And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes.
Julio Jones all alone.
Down the left sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Julio Jones, 78 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Now a 2nd and 2. Nix to the air. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Throwing Nix. Montgomery, another target and catch.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here's Nix.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. This is intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Lions are going to get it back here just past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The final shot before break. Nix. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And now here's another interception.
Derek Stingley picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
17, Lions 6.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Escapes the defender.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Throwing, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that.
And Owen coughed it up. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. On now comes the Lion offense. They'll be asked to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They go play action. Young. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Ndamukong Suh, his 2nd sack of the night.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Another one caught by Collins.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Up the middle they go. Vic.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
Now here's Young.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
On first down, Vic. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now Young. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Young. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Able to complete it to Montgomery.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. And he finds Montgomery complete. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be about a yard or 2 short of the first here. He needed the 35, but didn't make it.
They drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Texans 17.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Young.
He's got him in, complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
One last shot for Young. Man open, here is Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit